Hello dear learners, today we are going to talk about MCQs from microbiology from the topic Culture Media, Part 1 from Culture Media. Now coming towards the question 1 from Part 1 of Culture Media, first question is blood agar medium is whether it is a enrichment medium, whether it is enriched medium, whether it is selective medium or differential medium. The correct answer is it is enriched medium. Blood agar medium is enriched medium. Enriched medium is nothing but it is enriched with blood, serum, extra peptones, egg and vitamins which are used for cultivation purpose. Examples of enriched media are blood agar media as you can see in the image, or chocolate agar media. Other medias are also like you can classify them based on the consistency. Solid is nutrient agar, semi-solid is peptone water and liquid medium is nutrient broth. Based on the nutrition or nutritional substances, simple example peptone water, complex example blood agar, synthetic example Davis or Mingioli medium, and based on functional classification like basic media, selective media, differential media, enriched media, enrichment media, transport media. Next question is agar is obtained from, whether it is obtained from brown algae, red algae, green algae or blue-green algae. The correct answer is it is red algae. Agar is obtained from red algae. How it is? Like as you can see, this is the red alga and this is a jelly-like substance which is obtained from this red algae. It is agar. Next question is, in the medium other than nutrients, if any substance is used in excess, that medium is whether it is enriched medium, special medium, enrichment medium or none of these. The correct answer is it is enriched medium. Enriched medium contains other than nutrients any substance in excess. So that medium is called as enriched medium as we have seen in above examples such as blood agar and chocolate agar medium. Then example for indicator medium is whether the indicator medium amongst the given option is it is nutrient agar or nutrient broth, Wilson and Blair media or Zapak-Docks medium. The correct answer is it is Wilson and Blair medium, which is indicator medium. So as the name suggests, indicator media, the media will change the color with the growth of bacteria. For example, in case of Salmonella typhi, sulfite production in Wilson-Blair media will be indicated by the change in color, and this certain bacteria species which produce urease, urease enzyme will convert urea to carbon dioxide and ammonia, and this presence of ammonia will turn the medium pink. Originally this is yellowish and it will turn the medium pink, and the indicator used here is phenol red indicator which will change the color by this reaction. Next question is, example of anaerobic medium is whether it is Robertson cooked meat medium, whether it is nutrient agar, whether it is nutrient broth or McConkey's agar. The correct answer is it is Robertson cooked meat medium. Now Robertson cooked meat medium, as the name suggests, Robertson cooked meat broth is nothing but it contains nutrient broth and minced and cooked heart tissues, ox heart tissues. So this liquid paraffin is layered over the broth to prevent the entry of air. And as you can see, another anaerobic media is fluid thioglycolate media, which contains sodium thioglycolate and cysteine which acts as reducing agents, and cooked meat medium which contains meat particle prepared from heart muscle. Now here in Robertson cooked meat broth, it is ox heart tissues, and this hematin and glutathione present in the meat particle, they will act as reducing agent. Next question is, a common laboratory method of cultivating anaerobic microorganism is, whether it is gas pack system, growth at environment oxygen level, growth at 21% oxygen, or none of these. So you very well know that cultivating the anaerobic microorganism is gas pack system. So as you can see in the diagram, the gas pack system, it works on the principle that you can see in the image, there is one bag or the envelope which contains alkalis such as sodium bicarbonate and sodium borohydride, and indicator is methylene blue. These are the Petri plates. So these agar plates are incubated and they are placed in the jar, and water is added to the jar. This added water to the gas pack system will evolve hydrogen and carbon dioxide, and by reacting with the oxygen on the surface of palladium catalyst, this palladium catalyst pellets are there. Now whatever the oxygen will be evolved, it will react on the surface of palladium catalyst and it will form the water and establish the anaerobic conditions. Next question is, alkaliphiles grow at pH value between, as you very well know, alkaliphiles means towards alkali, loving alkaline pH. So 1 to 6 definitely not, it is acidic pH. 6 to 9 there is possibility. 1 to 11 no, because it is extreme lower acid and it is extreme alkaline. Then 7 to 12, yes, there is possibility. So the correct answer is, it is 7 to 12. Alkaliphiles grow at pH value between 7 to 12. As you can see here in the diagram, this alkaliphilic growth is represented by the dense black spots. The dense black spots pH range, as you can see here, it is 7 to 12. So these alkaliphiles are the microorganisms that grow at pH value above 9, or the range is 7 to 12. Next question is, on McConkey's medium, E. coli forms, whether E. coli on McConkey medium form colorless colony, greenish pigmentation, pink colored colonies, medusa head appearance. What amongst these? The correct answer is, it is pink colored colonies. As you can see here in the image, this is lactose positive and this is lactose negative. This is the same color as that of the media, so it is not that distinguishedly seen. And this is pink color, which shows the presence of Escherichia coli, that is lactose positive. This McConkey agar will turn the color to pink colored colonies. So E. coli forms pink colored colonies on McConkey medium. Next question is, the culture medium for Mycobacterium tuberculosis is, whether it is LJ medium, McConkey medium, Wilson-Blair medium, or none of these. The correct answer is, it is LJ medium. Culture medium for Mycobacterium tuberculosis is it is LJ medium. LJ full form, L stands for Lowenstein and J stands for Jensen. Lowenstein-Jensen medium, which colonies of Mycobacterium tuberculosis are formed. As you can see here in the image, these are the this buff colored colonies you can see here, and this are at least means creamish or creamy white initially, and as and when the time will pass on, these will turn to yellowish or buff colored colonies. As you can see, they have grown on the slant here. So initially they are creamy white and they become yellowish or buff colored after further incubation. So the correct answer is, it is LJ medium on which Mycobacterium tuberculosis will grow. Next question is, culture medium used for fungus is, whether it is Subbard's medium, whether it is nutrient agar, whether it is LJ broth or minimal agar medium. The correct answer is, it is nutrient agar. fungus culture medium is nutrient agar. As you can see here in the image, this is the nutrient agar petri plate, which is containing the solidified agar media, and this is the fungal growth. Fungal colonies have been grown along with the bacterial colonies. So fungus need nutrient agar as the culture media for the growth. Next question is, culture medium for Clostridia species is whether it is 76 Lowenstein-Jensen medium, McConkey medium, Robertson cooked meat medium, or none of these. The correct answer is it is Robertson cooked meat medium. Why? Because in our earlier question we have seen Robertson cooked meat medium. Since this is for anaerobic microorganisms, these obligate anaerobes are like the word obligate means compulsory conditions or strict, and anaerobe means absence of oxygen. So obligate anaerobes don't need any oxygen. They are obligate anaerobes, so they will need Clostridia. These are the obligatory anaerobes. So the culture media is Robertson cooked meat media, because this is specifically meant for anaerobic microorganisms. Next question is, the microorganisms grow at high salinity are whether they are osmophiles, whether they are halophiles, whether both A and B, or none of these. The correct answer is it is both A and B. The microorganisms which grow at high salinity are osmophiles as well as halophiles. The organisms which are adapted to high atmospheric pressure environment are osmophiles, and halophiles, as the name suggests, high concentration of salts can be tolerated, so they are halophiles. So with this we finish with few of the MCQs from the culture media part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 and many more videos on MCQs from microbiology. Thank you.